Welcome to the Three River Valley series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 14th of February 1977, so there's still snow on the ground. And in this part, I want to focus on populating the village up in the north, and because that's the next big step, which will then unlock our future expansion. But before that, I'll just give you an update of what's going on up in this area of our clothes production areas. Things are coming along quite nicely. I do need to push up the priority on this substation. Also, when I was looking around just before starting, I realized that I haven't actually set this to be built, which makes things a little bit pointless. At the moment, we are still laying in the tracks in this area. Before I get into going up north, I just want to mention one thing. This video is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, simply because I'm recording this on the May holiday weekend, and therefore I'm a bit pushed for time. Generally, we've come through the winter quite well. We've got a fair amount of population in here, and what I want to do is we're going to pick up a tower block there. And the reason I'm picking up these tower blocks is that we're going to be populating the village up in the north, and I don't just want to let over 21s in because that can lead to a death wave. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to pick up a key block from each of our major towns, and the reason I'm only picking up the one block is the fact that if I show you here, we've got 1,560 volunteers. So what should happen is as I move in the population from this area here, the over 21s should flow into this zone here. Now this area is pretty well ready to go. There's a few problems in the sense that I haven't built the hospital, which I missed. Also didn't put in the sports stuff, and I don't think the pub is actually ready to go either. Let me just check. Yeah, we got workers in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by moving people into the smaller residents. Kind of do this in phases so that the that don't think that's actually finished yet. What I'm trying to do is just populate in these buildings first, and then what we'll do is come in. We're going to put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 11 12, so about 120 people in there. I need to make sure we're actually going to put that up to maximum. And to begin with, well, we need workers in here because we need workers in our hydro plant. There, just want to check the workforce. Got a little bit of workforce there. I did notice that when I was checking that I didn't have power to this thing, which is a bit of a problem. We've got some workforce in there. No workers yet, but that's okay. I just want to make sure we've got workers in there. Of course, we need to get workers in the kindergarten. University, we probably don't need that many people in. More importantly, we need some workers in here. Okay, what we're going to do is let people flow into there. We will lose people. The kindergarten, there was a building in here, but I'll let people stay in here because we will get losses. People are going to be a little bit upset. Okay, Old Opera House. I think what I will do is we'll assign you to the nursery. What are we doing here? We've got the food in here. I think we'll assign you to the store. We'll make sure everyone gets fed. And I think we'll start letting everyone flow into here now. Should do is... Right, I don't want residents here, I want workers. Only want workers in here. Not people wanting to just wander off and enjoy themselves. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem here. You. Get there. Always a problem when you first start out. You. There. We need to ensure that we got the fire coverage. And we need... Got no workers in here yet. Got a few workers in here. Yep. That means we should now get some workers in the mine. How are we doing? No hospital yet, no culture. We've got a opera house here. You all should be in range of that opera house. I think it just needs a little bit of time to settle down and get things going. Of course, we've got our farm down here producing water. This thing hasn't got any chemicals yet. Okay, we don't need any workforce in here just at the moment. I'm pretty sure I did set up a... No, we don't want anyone in there. I think I've got a truck that's going to deliver chemicals, but I'm not 100% sure. I think we're... Yeah, well, we're working on in that building there. And we'll actually just let the 21s flow into this. Building on fire, where's that? Dark Valley. Dark Valley should be able to look after itself. Yeah, there was a pretty big mistake actually not building the hospital. In fact, we do need that finished. How are we doing? So we now got workers going down this way. We are producing iron ore a little bit. We don't have any workers in here just at the moment. They're going to go into here. But at the moment it's not that crucial because you can see here we need to ramp this up a little bit more. This is finished. This is now... We're now starting to deliver iron ore into here. We do need to get this built as well. So technically now I did shut this down, so we're going to open this up to about 60 workers. I've got some work. I think I've got some unemployment over here. Yep. Okay. But what I am going to do is I spelled out a little bit of red like that. So we can keep this going. Right, we need some buses. What we got in here? I need to really look through this stuff. You're pretty good. I still want you. The minibus, probably we can sell the minibus. And we want some buses. Got here 80 kilometers an hour. Speed wise, what's the best? Bus. We got 100 kilometers an hour, carries 45 people. Wouldn't mind something a little bit bigger, to be honest. This is 80, carries 55. We get 1, 2, 3 of those. Get those in. Oh, the other thing I did notice when I was watching the building, I can't remember which office it is. I think this one is still buying bricks from the custom shed. So we need to get him actually picking up bricks from up here, because I don't want to import bricks from the custom shed. So you need to be on here. I can get you. And of course, eventually, once we've got everything working in this area, what I am going to do is tie you to that, because I don't want any workers coming down here just at the moment. Or any workers that come up here, I want in the steel mill. I'm not that it's going to produce that much steel at the moment, because we're still going to ramp up this process. Luckily, we've got a momentum, which means we don't have to worry too much about how things going here. Yeah, we got a problem with sport. I got is that hospital finished yet? Okay, we're just about to finish the hospital. We're gonna need some ambulances. There it is. Three of those in here. Probably don't. Well, probably we'll reduce it down to 15, so that we got more workforce coming into here. I think we're get the crews working on that one. This is the gym. Certainly need that. Need this built as well. That's probably going to be my priority. And we've also got, I put a little athletics club here to get that built as well. Yeah. How are we doing now for the... That's looking good. There should be a truck around here somewhere with chemicals in it. I'm pretty sure there should be a truck here delivering chemicals. Where are you? I mean, I bought one truck. Oh, ha! Perhaps if you actually let him go. Okay, bit of a fail there on my part. But it's not a great loss. This is just a test, as I mentioned in previous videos. And because we can get a little bit of food flowing out of here, that can actually support the food consumption in this area. Okay. Let's get back over to here. Heating plant is good. Yeah, we're gonna need to work on. Actually, I think I need a footpath here. So, up to there. That should get picked up by our helicopter crews. Well, okay, 3. Just wondering if it might pay to put a footpath along here as well, because people move faster on footpaths during the winter. So, put a footpath there. That built. So we've got a little bit of iron flowing. We've now got iron into here, so now I can, by now the us guys should be ready to go. Just pick you up, you there, get back up to here, wherever we are. And pick up there, pick up workers. and you're going to off there. And then, it's that, didn't I? Okay, we've got to find related routes. Open your route vector. And you come there on the line spacing. I mean, we're reasonably safe here because there's quite a lot of unemployment in this area. So we're safe from that perspective. That should get us some steel produced. We've got to send steel to here, across this branch here. And I think I built some distribution offices here. 3, 4, 8. We'll get that built. We'll send some those open holes up here, and then they can, when we start producing the steel, they can ship it to here, which make it available for helicopters. And then, of course, eventually we can bring in the mech components in here, and that will be able to put it into here. Limit amounts. It's going to be a bit of a circuitous route round to here to put the mech components in there, but that'd be okay. And what that would mean is then this helicopter will then pick up the necessary bricks steel from here, and what that should do, if we come to the economy imports, it will then start to reduce these costs here, like with the bricks. And the brick imports have been coming from that rogue construction office, you can see, so that should shut down. Now the next big step is going to be focusing on electro components and electronics. You can see this is our really big costs at the moment. Chemicals, we're okay. We can sort that out. We got a little bit of chemicals to test up here. We're importing crops at the moment. I've got absolutely no. I think I've got absolutely no idea where that crop was 680. Oh, I know where those crops are coming from. Because what is happening is Highview is still importing crops during the winter when things get a bit short. Okay, let me just see how we're doing here. We'll look at the overall happiness. Just turn this on so we can. 69, so the happiness isn't brilliant, but okay. Loyalty. Since we got no. What's up with our secret place? Oh, we got nobody in here. Haha. And that's not good. Why have we got no secret place? Okay. We got no. What we'll do is put a nominal in each one of this actually. Which we got. I think what we'll do is we'll take this off of here. And we've got 135 workers, and we'll put you in there because you've got 24, that 40 and 30. We'll just reduce you down to say 15, and we'll reduce you down to a bit of a crime list, but that'd be okay. We need that there, so that would be 24. 44, and yeah, so we should be able to spread the workers from here into there. I think what we will do is actually put you guys on there, and then we'll run the rest of the business from here. Don't put you in the fire station anymore. We need to keep you in the store for the moment till everyone settles down. You can stay on the nursery block. You're just deciding where to go. You're deciding to go this one. We can allow people to move in as soon as they come here. We'll push the priority up on this one. So what we'll do is we'll draw the mining and heating workforce from here, and then we'll use the small buildings around here to do this in connecting this area here. We got this up here. Okay, that one can't have to be hauled up the slow way. Got a pub here. I need to distribute the alcohol now. But where is the we're gonna come all the way down to here. Must admit, I've been playing on a lot of Transport Fever the last few days, and it feels really strange to be using these controls. You are food pickup. Where's this? Okay. Need to turn the alcohol on there. Okay, can you go up high? Let me just do this quickly. And we're at the pub here. And that should make everyone a bit more happier because they'll be able to go to the pub and have a drink. 10 tons of alcohol, wow. So that will get that working. I mean, the happiness is creeping up and it's actually pulling up the overall economy. Right, let me just see how the situation is up here with respect to... Yeah, see, we're getting a few more in the coal mine. We'll just open that up a little bit more. Although getting 15 workers in there, but it's important that we keep that going as well. And then should be getting now. And we've now got resource not moved. Yeah, but iron's going to be an issue. We've got a tiny amount of steel coming in here. What we'll have to do is we'll ship over one group to pick up the steel first, and then probably which one I'd use. We'll just have to see how well the steel consumption builds up over time. We've now got this small town up and running. I think while things are settling down up there, we're just get down over here and see what's going on. We should now have power here, which means that this should be happy. And what we should be able to do now is no, I don't want students, I want workers in here. I'm trying to do is maybe speed up the process by sending workers up to here so that they will go into this area and all that. We've got that area there. Who's working on this? Okay. Just gonna go over to this area here. Like we've actually built the chemical plant as well, so we need to check that out. As far as I know, I haven't set up the connections for that yet, because I wasn't expecting it to be built so quickly. What have you got in the way of work? Nothing. Oh, we've got a big water pumping station, whether that is. Let me just see. You can assist there. Get that built, that built, that built. And I think that anything underground that needs working on doesn't look like this is actually got a connection. Let me just see. No, we've got no connection here, so we need to put this in. Turn that off. We need that built. But we need that built. Helicopter crews. Work on these. Wow. So we're getting very close now. Getting this put together. We got the fabric factory needs to be built. We need the warehouse to be built. We got that there. What I will do need to do is check my actually let's just check our crop situation. We've got crops in there. Oops, sorry. I get a feeling that we might need more trucks because these guys are still struggling. I don't think this was. I don't know. This guy's staying a little bit ahead. But then again, we're only on April, and these field farms have only just started to ramp up after the winter. This one's full, but we're bleeding into this one. This one's probably a major thing. So before we just check the we got no. This is not finished yet. So just waiting on bricks. I just want to check my rail office here because I haven't looked at them for a little while. Yeah, you're down to 3 jobs. Where are these 3 jobs? Because we do need to get the okay. You can certainly start working on that. We've got 2 lines working up this way, which I want to push up to, although that's still very much a long-term project. And that means we need to be working in this area. Can't go any further that way because that power connector there. This is being built in. This is being built in. Let's make sure we got everything. Just make sure we got everything built in here. This is built in. Let me just come up here. We got tracks. Wow. And we're actually building one of these. Okay. I think we're probably getting close to actually starting to need to think about this area as well, which technically would be okay because Dark Valley is nearly finished. Let's go over and check our rail line guys, biddies, wherever they are here. What are you guys working on? Nothing. Haha. Okay. What are you building here? Did I electrify these by accident? Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to redo these because these lines have been pushed out. So rather than waste resources on this, we're just going to demolish you. What I'm going to do is we're going to put another connector out here. Another one there. We'll get these guys right. So you've put power all the way out here. Wow. Actually, what I could do from the beginning with the steel mill is actually send the steel to the actual rail construction office. That might work. What are you guys doing out here? How far out have you got? Well, this guy's pushed through here all the way here. You've got through there, you've got through there. I think what I will do, I'd like to get this bit finished. So, because we're going to need the supply to drive our steel mill. And I think just to give this guys a secondary backup job. Because he's going to literally lay this track in about 0 seconds flat. So, we'll just watch him. So he should build this through very, very quickly. We are all done. And he should now come back out and finish this job up here. It doesn't need to be electrified. And we got one guy, and then we need to give this guy a long-term job. I don't really want him working there, so we follow up this line here so that he's separate from the other guy or the other vehicle. I don't know why I say guy, but that's the way it is. What we'll do is we'll push this through in here. I'd like to make the contact connection to our grain silo, and more importantly to here, because then I can start setting together the beginnings of a distribution system. Now I'm aware that I'm running out of time, so what we're going to do is just come up here and take a look at how things are going here. That needs to be built. If I don't mark it when I spot it, it's going to be a problem. We've now got a distribution office here, right? I've got a couple of open holes which are here. Perhaps getting too big. Where are you? Okay. And we're going back up here. Definitely an open hole, isn't it? That rubbish. You can go there. What have we got here? This is a refrigerator truck. And we'll send you to there. I am very tempted. No, then again, we are. Wow. Okay. I think maybe we will go for. Load. Yeah. How much storage we got for steel? 168. Well, at the moment we're just go 68, and yeah, you just shove everything in there for the moment because we don't have the mechanical component factory here, and that's not a high priority at the moment. Well, we could start putting it together, but I want to finish the village first. Gym is nearly finished. This is finished, so we've now got some staff. Well, eventually we will get some staff in here, but unspecified. I think we still need more accommodation up here for the construction office. Yes, well, I think we'll build this area here, provide more workers to the town first. Whoops. And we'll set you so that people can move in. Because of course time's passing now, so the over 21s we brought in a little while. I know there's only a year's difference, but and eventually, as the town settles down, just check the loyalty. Yeah, we got loyalty. Happiness is on the increase, 71%. It's still not brilliant. These guys. Culture, spirituality, any sports. Have we got any alcohol yet? Nothing like a bit of alcohol. Yep, they obviously like the alcohol. Yeah, we just need to get some more workers into here. I'm kind of thinking footpath along the front here, because these guys, I don't know, they can walk through there. I'm kind of liking the idea of a bit of a town square here. An airplane square. Now what we're going to do, to put this stuff down, what you're going to do is line up camera angle. think that makes it a little bit realistic. Actually, can we put a monument in the center? What can we put in the center? Put Stalin in the center. Ooh, I think he's a bit dominant, isn't he? Actually, I've got a whole list of monuments which I very rarely ever use. Got Triumphant Arch, and then I want something looking a bit historic in this area. We could put a fountain, if necessary. Mao Zedong is way over the top. Sputnik Monument. Aren't built due to infrastructure. That would have been nice, but oh yeah, we need. Oh no, the loyalty should be good. Got hedges. Thank you, game. Arch. That's the triumphal arch, is it? All flag. Sushi module. Got a historic windmill we can put in the center. Got a monument here. We got pages of them, so oh, wow. That's a bit of a hammer and sickle monument. Well, that might be quite cool. This actually inspires some loyalty as well, so we'll make this into a leave the effect of the Soviet Republic in the center there. Okay, we're just this guy's building that. Okay. So we'll just scoot over here. Wow. This guy's is grabbing as fast as he can produce. Because of course, I think the percentage on this mine is only about 50%. So even though we got a lot of workers in here, we're not going to get the same quality as we had before. These guys are filling into here. Maybe we can push that steel mill up a little bit further. Our truck guys here. Now delivering steel to there. And which construction office we're going to put on steel? I think what we'll do is we'll just come here. Oh, and we'll just put this guy. I think these guys are kind of hanging around, not doing much. This might be the ideal one because this is my general purpose building type thingy. So you can come here. You can now pick up steel from here. And I think I'm going to bring the mechie stuff on line now, guys. I think it's time to build this. Oh, you can do it. Or 8, 8. Let me just get that built. As we 4 tons of steel. It's not brilliant, but I think it will make things work. And just to finish off, I want to push this road out there. Our roadie crew should pick this up. We got 34 million, and I don't think we got what spaces we got up here. I think we've got all the available spaces for helicopters full. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could buy another helicopter here. I think we're we've just got M10 cargo. We got a couple delivering workers, so think we're just by a cargo helicopter. 1.5 million for that. And probably what we do need here is some, maybe another couple of tower cranes and a couple of excavators to help the process along. But I think I think I need to finish now, but what we'll do is just shoot back to Dark Valley and see how things are going up here. So hopefully by the end of the year we will have this area operational. Is there anyone traveling from here? As we got workers, but there's cabin in station. I suppose technically they've got nowhere to go, have they? So, okay. And they're actually sending the workers to here. So these guys here. So it looks like we probably need some more gondolas, although there's quite a few rushing backwards and forwards. How many have we got? We've got 8 on here. We could probably do another 4. So what I'll do is just to finish off. Oh no, haha. Right, the chemical industry is set up, but we got no gravel, wood, or crops. Okay, I think I've got the solution to the gravel. There's a construction office here. Needs to pick up. You need coal to deliver to there. You need to pick up gravel, deliver to there, and you've got to keep 50% of the gravel there. We need a couple of open holes. What are you guys doing? 40 food and clothes. You're kind of a bit redundant here, aren't you? Because you've got that, so you don't actually need that. So what we can do is, although these don't have a lot of capacity. You doing ground? Oh, that's the groundwater filtration plant. So that's right. We need to get logs. Actually, let me just sort everything else is what we need is we've got to sort out the gravel. We need crops. What I need here, we've got a couple of spaces. I'm going to buy a couple of cupboard holes. By 3. And then what we need to do is set up our what we call it, deliver the wood. I want to deliver the wood from here. And I think I've got a spare distribution office here. Just bought some cupboard holes. I'm not going to use these because I think this one is redundant. No, it's not. But he's got a couple of slots here. Is there anything better? Yeah. Really need to take a look at you. We got, oh wow, what we got here? Oh, we got a lot of vintage stuff here. So we sell all vehicles, yeah. And I'll buy the open holes, feed, and we got there. Fine. 2 of those should be enough. And then your job, I think we can fix this one because this is going to be a dedicated pickup. So we can set you to amongst the trees here. It's not going to do it. Okay, I don't care. We're going to pick up the wood there, and we're going to deliver the wood to over to here. And you're going to do this is the wood thing. This to Only wood. Set that. Unload. Well, what we'll do is we'll set this to unload wood 50%. And then where's the distribution office that I was fiddling about with? This one, wasn't it? This is the one that will have. Yep, it's not that one. This one. You've now arrived. You're moving gravel. Your job is going to be, I think we'll pick up from here. You seem to be the most abundant. And you can come down. What we want is, yep, that. 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 Get rid of the fabric. That just leaves chemicals, and I think that's quite good enough. And then you can come down to here, unload the crops, and go for about 70-80%, because this doesn't actually consume that much crops. So we got the fuel. Once we got the wood crops, then all I have to need to do is think about what I'm going to do with the chemicals. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will start thinking about our future expansion, because most of my main current projects are now coming to an end. So the focus will probably still stay up in the north. I think electronics, electro components are going to be quite important. So we're going to need to start looking at this area to get more oil in, and of course getting across the river, or across the river here. So we may need to start building a town here, possibly a farm out here as well. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.